Hello and good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on where you are in the world. I would appreciate it if somebody in chat could just give me a quick thumbs up if you can hear me and you can see the stream and all that. It's always good to verify that. In the meantime, we are here today to play Wildermyth, and I did a quick run, I think it was last weekend, just through the tutorial, and I really liked it a lot, what little I saw of it, obviously, from that small slice, and I thought I need to stop playing this off camera, and let's do it for YouTube, and let people watch it, because I thought it would be a really cool game to share. So I don't see anything in chat yet, so hopefully, I know there are some people in here. Yeah, good. Thank you, Balthios. So with that confirmed, I'm going to go ahead and start the game, I think. Let's go ahead. Now, continue again. That's just the one that I had for my little tutorial run. And I see other people are now confirming that I am visible and audible. So thank you for that. Oh my, I don't remember changing any of this. So I assume I was on Age of Ulstrix before. So I'm going to go ahead and just leave that. Difficulty, yeah, well, let me see. What's the description for metal? The world is brutal, combat unforgiving, few survive unscathed. All right, I tell you what. I'm not really looking to turn this one. Like, this game, I liked it because I thought it had a lot of charm. So let's not do storyteller and make this like a kiddie game or anything. Yeah, so adventure is standard difficulty. Lands are dangerous, but won't punish you too harshly for mistakes. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to make it super easy, but I don't know. I don't really see this game as a kind of, XCOM stand-in or anything. So I'm just going to play on adventure. Let's see. So we're not going to use mods or anything. And I would normally, to be honest, like I would go through here and I would spend real time, customizing and tweaking, but let's not bog this whole thing down. So let's just go ahead and get it going. This book. There's room in it for another story. It's cold. I'm stuck here. At least my decaying body will look intelligent. Little book and pencil propped on his lap? All right then. So this is how I'll start it. Here in our yondering country, something in the woods is very strange. Haunted only by the dust on her new boots, a young woman named Lethana takes the seasonal road to the town of Quidsamore. I'd bet it'd be less expensive if I went in asking for a dozen. Yeah, a dozen candles, I'll say. And then, just suddenly remember I only need 2. No way that old lady raises the price. If she does, I'll guilt her. Breeze is light that day. Birds are timid. In fact, the whole world is taking a breath, ready to leap in the sea. I'm there already, huh? Here's the hard part. Getting Narbor out of the house, out of town before dark. I'm sure everyone's going to want to bend his ear, and I'll just be. That's smoke? Fluttering flames roost among the far-off rooftops. Lethana hurries towards town, thinking of Narbor A young man she's grown... a young man she's known since girlhood. If he dies without paying me back. So yeah, there are points in time where you get these choices. I'm going to go ahead and go friendship. He must have tried to cook breakfast again. Narber, you all right? I'll get you out. Just make a little noise. All right. So here's where things start to get just a little bit real. Alright, so there are turns in this game, but given the fact that there's no enemies yet, we're not in much danger, but there's about to be, from what I remember. Narber, we can put these fires out. Come outside, help me. She doesn't know. Why is no one... The door unlocks. Narber shoves it open. Hey, do you not smell the... I smell the smoke. Get inside. Huh? Slam. Yeah, there's things in the street. You didn't see any? Like monsters. I don't know. I've got one trapped behind... I'm not going to try to do the monster roar. Behind the house. Well, staying put's not a plan, sorry to say. Right. So here I've got some tools around. You're stronger than I am. You can swing something pretty good. I bet we can at least drive it off. Let's see. I can use a pitchfork to keep it at arm's length. Pickaxe. If it breaks stones, it'll break bones. Or a frying pan. You know, I feel like the pickaxe is what I want here. Whatever it is, we can beat it. Just be ready when you open that door. Okay. So there's a row. Hooves thrown sloppily around beneath it. It runs staggering, bellowing its agony. All right. So, it looks like we're supposed to come this way. Let me go to him. I feel like what we want to do here is end this turn. I don't really want... Well, I'll open the door. I just don't want to get too close. Not when we're basically going to be out of actions. That is my concern. Okay, so I should just have a nice clear shot here. Looks like I have an 85% chance. See, I told you it's not XCOM. We got a hit. Okay, now unfortunately, she can only get a hit if I move closer. But I'm actually okay with that. I could have swore there was a thing that basically they had an Overwatch equivalent, and for some reason I did not get access to it there. Nonetheless, no harm done. Therefore, it was a perfect decision. All right, so we got a little experience. Lithana is now a Greenhorn Warrior. So warriors like Lithana are built hardy, enduring, with a natural aptitude for battle. They develop powerful techniques for close combat. So we have to choose here. We can be untouchable, which is a passive. When she gets a kill, the next attack against her within one turn will miss. So for this to be good, we not only have to get a kill, but there has to be another enemy very close by, and it has to attack her as opposed to one of the other party members. Engage. As a swift action, Lithana engages a foe, forcing it to attack her. So it's taunt. Lithana must stay in range and maintain a clear line of sight, +1 armor per engaged foe. Well, that's pretty interesting. Certainly if you have several different enemies, that armor would come in really handy. Backslam. As a swift action, every other turn, Lithana knocks an enemy up to 3 tiles away, dealing 1 damage. And then it says 1 damage for each armor Lithana has. So here's kind of a shame. I mean, these two would synergize with each other really well, potentially. Sadly, I don't get to take both. I think I like this. She'll probably get the best armor, so it makes sense to try to force things to attack her. Alright, so let's see what he's got. Flash Cone. Once per combat, he can throw a flash cone that blinds enemies, but it doesn't deal any damage. If thrown at an ally, they'll be hidden. Okay. Or I can ambush, draw back, using a ranged attack on the first enemy who enters the threatened tiles, dealing an extra +2 damage. Listen, when you're only dealing like 3, that seems pretty darn good, +2. If the shot is not sprung, Narber gets a free attack at the beginning of his next turn. Okay, so it's sort of like Overwatch, and if it doesn't get triggered, I get a free attack, so it's never wasted. I mean, if there's an enemy close enough to attack, it's not wasted. That seems really good to me. What's archery? After a ranged attack against him or any adjacent allies, Narber counterattacks with a ranged attack of his own. Well, honestly, that does seem good, but we're going to go ahead and take ambush. So we found a Brooch of Chivalry. It's a little bit of armor. I mean, plus 0.5. I can't say that's amazing. Let's go ahead and give it to her since she's going to be in melee. Go ahead and claim it. You're a natural, Lithana. You and I work well together. The creature's death is quiet. It seems to slip from life in a few stunned, hazy blinks. I actually feel kind of bad for that thing we just killed, because it said it was bellowing in agony, not rage. So it seems like it was like whatever it used to be, somebody or something turned it into a monster. They'll spend a piece of the day getting the flames under control. The damage isn't as bad as it could have been. Townsfolk emerge from hiding to fight fires and clear debris, some full of curiosity, others visibly haunted by what they've seen. Yeah, Balthios, I agree with you. It definitely eases you into things a lot more than Operation Gatecrasher, which in some ways I think is like the hardest single mission in XCOM. We should go. Sinbrek is alone. It's quite possible he needs our help. Sinbrek? He's at that ruined tower by now. It's a long way. Can we leave the town a mess? Others will take care of it, but Sinbrek will be waiting for us. What happened today could be happening everywhere, couldn't it? Something about that tower is just stuck in my mind. It's like when you get apple skin in your teeth. What a great metaphor. I can feel that analogy. It's unpleasant. Huh? Yeah. Anyway, I just think we said we'd meet him. We should. The towers and the hills. You've been there? Yeah, once. Actually, looking at the tracks, they come and they go that direction. Lithana and Narber follow the pounded path of monstrous feet, hoping for the best and dreading every other possibility. Good morning, Chris. Thank you. I'm happy I was able to make you spend a lot of money on games. So, let's see. Yeah, let's kind of stay on the friendship path here. A wordless while passes between them, but the quiet only heightens their worry. You've known Sinbrek longer than I have. He's pretty capable, I feel like. Yeah, Sinbrek's a little difficult, a little snide, some say. So he's like Tapcat. I mean, but he doesn't often disappoint me, you know? Weird things do tend to happen around him, but I'd say he's probably up there now, figuring things out. Oh, thank you, Star of Night. Okay, so scouting. In order to find sites in the wilderness, heroes must scout the land, which takes time. Click on an unscouted tile to show the scout action. Okay. So this was one I remember when I first played the tutorial, I was just for a second, I was like, but all these say they're impassable. Of course, this one has an actual icon in the middle of it. But nonetheless, I still, I click here, which is what it says to do. Oh, that's right. This is what I was forgetting. You click, but then you still have to click Scout. Okay, so we're going to send both. I do think this is interesting because apparently while you start with 3 heroes, once we get to the tower, we'll have 3. I guess we can build up a roster as time goes by and kind of pick and choose who we're going to have do these different things. I am only surmising that, though. I have not gotten past the tutorial and seen 3 characters. The tower where Sinbrek had arranged to meet Lathana and Narber is a place he often used to escape to as a boy. Oh, so this is happening the previous night. He knows its rooms and floors so well. He could survive being chased through them. And now I wait, I suppose. Dust gets deep as rain puddles in here. Oh, I see. It's deep as rain puddles. Alive is alive until that beast breaks through. Well, beast? I mean, I don't know that I would go out of my way to provoke it personally. How are your plans coming along? The tower is an heirloom of an earlier people. The locals have lost the legend of it. There's an elden dignity in the stones. They stand for standing, though it seems they guard nothing. But as the old will tell you, precious things go overlooked in a ruin. What lodges amid the bones of failure is often the dream that drove it. That book. Why have I never... Easy there. I guess you're wondering why I'm talking to myself, huh, beast? I'm also wondering. Sinbrek bends to pull it loose. The book's heavier than its slender spine suggests. Wildermyth. Look at all this. It's full of strange stories. The folklore of folk long forgotten. The tyrant's medicine imparts no salient secret. It's only a fairy tale about a dying emperor. He swallows stars every month to calm his cancerous anger. Chant of the soil? Lacks any satisfying action. It's told through the mind of a blind, deaf tea grower. His nose is so sharp, he learns the song of the scented earth and so avoids slaying worms with his shovel. The Quidsamore Quilters tells of an assembly of very old people who, instead of dying, take up quilting. They live together, speaking rarely, making magnificent quilts. Sinbrick reaches the last word of the final tall tale. A few blank pages are left. This book. Something in him feels like it's coming loose, but he can't tell exactly what. There's room in it for another story. It's cold, stuck here. All right then, so this is how I'll start it. Here in our yondering country, Sinbrick writes, words are ready. Omens have formed in the fabric of everything, and he's beginning to recognize them now. Some are just misgivings. They've crept through his body like the sourceless aches one wakes with. Others are more substantial. Now they seem lightning plain, a promise of thunder. For in the wild black woods where birds once belled, a hateful silence churns. Pain lights Sinbrick's head. Subsides. I made it to morning? He lowers his bleary eyes. His story lies before him in luminous script. Empty pages have sprouted behind it. Why do I feel powerful? Alright, so I can pull the spoon from his pocket or slide a branch from the rubble. It's sturdy. It has a palm-loving twist. So I can have a spoon or a staff. I have to be honest here. I'm really struggling to figure out what I would do with a spoon that would be useful. Part of me wants to pick it just to see, but I'm going staff. Well, beast, it's time. I'm getting out of here. It charges without seeing, misshapen tusks swinging wildly. Okay. Where is it? There you are. How am I getting to him? Oh, I remember now. So interfuse is a thing you can do. Mingle the mystic's life energy with a blaze or piece of scenery. Interfuse targets grant vision and can be used for further purposes. Okay, let me do this. I'm just going to move and end my turn. I'm going to let him go, and that way now I can try to interfuse here with the forge. I don't want to illuminate, really. Can I? Nope. Well, discus. A stone launches. Here. Let's do that. He dodged it. Cheap. Let me try this. Didn't really do anything, did it? Steel fire. Okay, this is what I want. There we go. So this is kind of cheap because he can't really do anything to me. I don't have discus up anymore. Alright, so we're not interfusing with that anymore. Let me go ahead and do that. And here we go. Blast him! Even shredded armor. So he's dead. Got him. Yeah, I feel like the magic combat is way more complicated and you have to wrap your mind around it more, which I haven't done yet. Okay, so here's our things. We have soul splitting, which is a passive. That's interesting. 2 of his are passives. The others only had 1 that way. When Sinbreck takes damage, for each interfused object, 1 point is prevented, and the object takes 2 damage instead. So that's kind of interesting. I don't know how likely I am to ever have more than 1 interfuse going at a time, though. So Vigor Flow is also a passive. For each interfused object, Sinbreck's physical attacks gain +2 damage. Interfused objects take 1 damage whenever a physical attack is used. Okay. So that would be okay, but I don't really want to have him do a lot of physical damage. That's kind of a last resort for me. Once per turn as a single action, Sinbreck pulls motes of heat out of the air and gathers them into a single point, creating an interfused blaze on a tile with debris. Okay, that was a little bit of a finger twitch. I was thinking I might take it, but we ended up going a lot harder on that than I thought we would. Okay, I don't know what a stunt chance is, but sure, we'll go ahead and claim it. More monsters roam the ruined halls and rattle the rotting furniture. But Sinbreck moves quickly, sensing his way in the dark. Daylight lands on his wrists. Cool wind soothes his tired eyes. All I had to do was the impossible. Not too bad. He closes the tower door, gentle, to make no noise. That was the mystic's art that I did, right, tower? Where did I get it from? Could it have just happened? Is it just one of those things? Things a man's born with that might blossom in his life when he needs them? I'm not going to have to start believing in that stuff, am I? Sinbreck? I guess one thing this means is that I'm now a charming enigma, a mysterious enchanter, born ordinary but changed by things his young, captivating eyes have seen. Boy, this guy is really getting into kind of being a writer, isn't he, or a narrator. He's into the purple prose. Sinbreck, you all right there? Hey, Sinbreck, something happened? Yeah, I forgot you two were coming. I'm sorry. I just had the weirdest night and day, and Lathana and I only barely made it. Yeah, see that smoke on the horizon? That's from the town. Yeah, that's Quidsamore. It burned? Garoo! Things are different than they were. Yeah, well, I don't know if you've ever seen something quite like this. A monster? Sure we have. We slay monsters. He doesn't like that. Okay, well, I do magic. I mean, one time. Let's not make a big thing. All right. Yeah, I agree with you guys. I think the interfuse thing is pretty cool as well. All right, so we're all here. We're 0 days away. Let's go. We'll bring back some trophies maybe. Get a little more recognition. A perfect understanding isn't likely to emerge. What these beasts are, where they come from, what drove them to attack the town of Quidsamore. But letting them nest here feels like the wrong idea. Yeah, I'm down with that. Or do you not think we can win? Do we need some brilliant plan? Sure, well, back at my house it was pretty simple. Kill the beast before it kills you. I just came out of there. If we're methodical, patient, we can fend them off at least. Yeah, let's go courage. We can do this. We can kick some Gorgon booty. All right, courage. All heroes +2 damage / potency for 3 turns. There's a raccoon 1. Scrambling through shadows, its barbed appendages eagerly twitch. And a roe 1. So this is another one. It runs staggering, bellowing its agony. Okay, so this does kind of confirm, like, a raccoon is not normally quite like this. So somebody is doing something to these poor animals. You think stunt is kind of like a crit. I see. But instead of extra damage, you do a special action. That's pretty cool. If you're right, I like the idea. I guess time will tell. Okay, wow, it's actually kind of hard to tell who... Okay, she is selected. So let's send her in first. Well, I don't see anything, so kind of hard to do much. Yeah, let's do ambush. So if anything comes close, we got it covered. And then we'll bring him up. And I don't think I can really do, a similar thing. So why don't we just chill? And I'll end my turn. Wait, Guardian, I think, is also like an Overwatch. Yep. This is what I was looking for in that very first battle. Okay. Wow, I still don't see anything. It kind of sucks that I got an ability that helps us for 3 turns, and it doesn't seem like we're going to see anything for 3 turns. Yeah. Boo. It's fine. All right, well, we'll just keep moving forward. Hopefully we'll find some bad guys here. Oh, doggone it, I was on her too. All right. Oh, for Pete's sake, come on. And these guys are quite elusive. I don't really want to open the door this turn. That just seems stupid. Just an opportunity to give them first attack and get wrecked. So no thanks on that. All right, I'll just end the turn. Yeah, I don't care. All right. Please open the door. There we go. I knew that would happen. So before I do anything with her, I don't think. Yeah, you know what? I take it back. I'm going to use her. Nothing fancy. Just a good old-fashioned smack. And then what I'll do is I'll come over here and see if I can interfuse with this. And then that's not really what I want. Maybe I should just, there we go. Okay, that was kind of interesting. I'll be honest, I'm not exactly sure what just happened. Oh, the raccoon's dead. Okay. All right, I think we cleaned house. Hey, good morning, Clandestino. So everybody got a little experience. We got some mystic armor. Obviously, we would give that to him. Yep. Claim it. The last misshapen creature folds its bones and dies. Blue fluid darkens the dust. Just blood, I suppose. Corrupted blood? Hey, look at us. Look what we did. Yeah. Day drops, day rises. Dusk is sweet, the sunrise sweeter. It's not long before they've cleaned the old tower up a bit. Would have thought there'd be more shiny things around. A tower? I guess it's old. Someone's got to keep fighting on our roads, our hills, and our wild places. The threat will only grow. We all feel that. Let's not wait to be overrun. We're a company of heroes now. We'll walk the land. We'll fight. People need us. We'll give ourselves a name and make sure it's one they'll sing. Sounds like you've thought about this. So name the company. We'll be called the Rabbit Vanguard. Well, how about the Vanguard of Ruthless South? Maybe the Masters of Wary Honor? Yeah, those all suck. Thank you, Sweet JP. I appreciate that. I really like this game. I haven't played it much. This is actually as far as I got off camera, and now, you know, we're kind of back to the same place. So I was trying to remember. I obviously want to get my own name in here. How about Tapcat's Trio? Oh, no, I know. Tapcat's Titans. How's that? They will be Titanic Warriors. After that, the three of them are inseparable. Rumors are rampant. Heroes are needed. This world will be flooded in sorrows, but its defenders are joined by a fire that night. Here follow the tales of Tapcat's Titans. Be remembered. Calamities. Your enemies improve their strategies after every fight. Well, don't do that. I mean, that might make it harder to win. So there's a Gorgon. Rager 1. A new card is added to the Gorgon deck. The deck is more dangerous now. That's fine. Do I... Ooh. So this is all the stuff we can... Oh, I don't appear to be able to actually see any details. All right. What's card view? Okay. I don't know. Not that useful. Unless I'm just missing something, which I probably am. So we're at our tower, and we have a new area. Oh, no, we don't. Lakes cannot be crossed. But we can explore here. So let's do it. Let's see. Wow, that took 40 minutes. You got to be kidding me. But I had kind of figured I would do this for roughly 2 hours today. So we have plenty of time. And let's go ahead and scout this new area. See what's what. Lucenia Altar. Bonnie Star Beaches has been revealed. I don't quite know what that means. But let's go check this out. Let's see. So what did she get? Bit by an insect? Hey, I got a splinter. You say you got a splinter? Isn't that unlucky? I got a splinter. I feel like at this point it's well established that she got a splinter. You got a splinter? Yeah, please. Everyone should hear this. I got what looks like remind me to put the dice down for a while. I got a mean splinter. See? Sliding past an elm. I've gotten a bunch of splinters out in my day. I'll have a look. Yep, this is exactly who we are. Wow, that's some splinter. The more I look at it, the deeper in it seems to wriggle. Here, I'll make it quick. Yeah, I mean, it could be something actually sinister. I don't know. This won't hurt a bit. Wow. Whoops. But here it comes. Painless and easy. Grr. Enough. Got it. It's all right. Narber holds a long wet wood filament up to the light. All right. That's no joke. Narber slips it into a corded pouch, places it in Lithana's hand. It's got your blood. Good luck to keep it. And with that, they carry on to Lysenia Altar. That's a very strange little interlude. I wonder if you don't take it out, does something genuinely bad come from that? Because it just felt like they were kind of making an awfully big deal about that. Okay, combat modifiers, courage. So that's interesting. I picked courage a while ago and it's still in effect. So we have Rager, Raccoon, and Roe. All three of the ones we've seen so far. They're in here. Well, let's send her up. I don't want to go too far, but I don't think any of them are here, actually, now that I look around. I believe that whatever is here to fight us is waiting inside. Good morning, Ryan. Alrighty, let's come up. Yeah, this was the only area something could have been. Well, that raccoon is pretty awkwardly placed. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just gonna, guard, and then I'll move him, him forward. Oh, you sneaky. So I wanted ambush. That was my whole purpose. And then I'll come here. The problem is I don't know that there's a lot I can do here. Conjure, can I actually, no, I can't hurt him. Dealing, to anything at the location. I'll try this. I'm not positive it's going to work. All right, this is fine. This is great, actually. I think we killed the row, which is awesome. Hey. I'm pretty happy with a turn one double kill. Yeah, I'll move forward. And I think once again, I'm going to go Guardian here. And then what I'd like to do, I think, is come here and take a good old-fashioned shot. He dodged. Okay. Can I actually do this? Yeah. Yeah. So why even move? Well, you know what? Just in case I need to. Maybe I need to get closer, you know, for the next thing that comes. Wow, kicked his butt. I don't know. Maybe I should have jumped the difficulty up a notch. It's hard to say. Let's see. Hey, Tapcat, this game looks interesting. Thanks for bringing it up. I'm curious if you're interested in playing War Tales. You know what? I did play War Tales a while ago. And I can't say it really did it for me. And it's funny because I hear people talk about it and they obviously really like it a lot. And I have to say, I just don't quite get it. So I'm not like trashing the game or anything, but for me, I was like, man, I'm not feeling it at all. So whatever it is everybody else seems to see in that game that's so awesome, I don't know, man. It's just not there for me. Your enemies improve their strategies after every fight, so the Ragers now have extra health. This monster is now stronger, plus 25%. Now, that's a fair amount of extra health, that's for sure. That's interesting. So I wouldn't really say they improve their strategy after every fight, but they do improve in some way, shape, or form. All right, well, here we go again. You know what I'm not sure of is once you've opened up an area, can you scout it again? Do you find more stuff? Oh, that's interesting. So Blinga says, just saw that Steam is offering to let you play XCOM for free this weekend. So that's something. If you listen, if you haven't tried it, do you mean XCOM 2 or XCOM Enemy Unknown, by the way, or both? Let me know. I will shout it from the rooftops, or at least mention it here on the stream. All right, let's go. Did you see the huge moth that landed in Lathana's hair earlier today? How could I not? And you weren't going to say anything? And he just smiles. She walked around with that thing sticking out at a jaunty angle for like an hour. That's so awesome. Hey, tell me a story. Hey, do I not have Lathana? I thought I did. I didn't play it, so I can't say that it's good or bad. Thanks for the input, though. Yeah, and you're talking about War Tales. Yeah, and I don't want to come down hard on it because I played it like when I started. I disliked it so much right from the get-go that I don't think I lasted more than an hour or two. So I hardly got a deep look at the game. And there was just something, I don't know. I've always felt like I'm a really fussy gamer to begin with. And a lot of times there's games that just really rub me wrong right out of the gate. And that was definitely one of them. Anyway, I just remember people were comparing it to a particular game. I can't remember which one. And I thought, oh man, I definitely want to check that out. And then when I played it, this is literally nothing like what you're comparing it to. What are you talking about? Anyway, maybe I just didn't play long enough. Anyway, you're the guy with the stories, right? He says nothing. Well, what would you like to hear? Actually, I thought he was the guy with the stories. Let's see. Tell me the one about the trickster moon. How about the fire queen and the raindrop? Nothing too fantastic. Just tell me something. I don't know. Trickster moon. Narber told of how the moon used to be a dark hunk of stone until it tricked the sun into giving up some of his light. And the sun, as you always suspected, is an envious sort. The moon knew that a fair fight was out of the question. So while the sun was distracted, the moon fled over the horizon, drawn by a team of fireflies. And to this day, they take refuge in the night sky, shining where the sun will never find them, giving their blessings to those who move swiftly through the shadows. Yeah, you're right. It was Battle Brothers people were comparing War Tales to. And I don't know, again, in my eyes, I just thought that was such a ridiculous comparison. I don't think it's not that I think Battle Brothers is a million times better, although I did like it more. It's that I just don't see them as even being remotely similar. I don't. They felt completely different to me. So it's like playing XCOM and go, man, this is so much like a Far Cry, like, really? They both can be enjoyable games, but why? I don't get it. So, I don't know. Again, maybe I just didn't get it. Okay, so it's XCOM 2. XCOM 2 that's up for free play today. Well, through the weekend, you said. So, listen, if you haven't tried XCOM 2, I highly recommend giving it a try. Just know that it's very unforgiving to start. Like, you have to be up for the challenge. Play on rookie. Just play the base game when you start, etc. Sinbrek and Narbor gained temporary speed. +1. I don't think I have... what's her name? Oh, yeah, no, she's here. Okay. Okay. That was a funny little interlude. That's interesting that they did that. Well, let's open up. Let the sun shine in. Well, I ain't going inside. Not until I can have a full turn. But let's ambush. I really like that ability. Okay. I'll just wait. Interesting. Couple of different angles of approach here. I'm not sure there's much going on in this opening area. I took a little bit of a chance sending him on his own over here. I'm glad I didn't get punished for it. I mean, I may as well do an ambush, even though I do not believe we need it. Sure. Okay. Oh man, there's just doors everywhere. I tell you what, I'll come to this one first. And then I'll put him here, right behind her. And this is kind of a bummer, but not really. Yeah, this is fine. I'll just move him here. Okay. I'm just gonna chill. And let's open the door. Okay, I was gonna say, I'd like to see something. That would be kind of cool. Ooh, boy. All right, well, we have some dudes out here. Ooh. Well, we got one less now. Can't really do anything with that. Yeah, I'm going to have to move him to do me any good. I think what I want to do is come here. Yes. And then I can interfuse with that. And then I like this. So we did a little damage. We blinded one of them. What does Silk Step do? He slips into gray plane. When he does, he's hidden and his attacks ignore armor. This thing does have armor, so that part seems pretty good. So how about I do that? Wait a minute. That's going to end my turn. All right. You know what? Let me just do this. I'm going to come here. Just take one step. And I'm going to ambush. No, that's not really what I want, but okay. Oh, he's got ranged. You little dickens. I really want to shoot at the raccoon because... Alright, well, let me see what she can do. Okay, okay. He's still got 5 frickin' health, man. Yeah, I can't do much to this guy. Let's just do this. Every choice goes awry. Flank an enemy with an attack 90 degrees or more from a previous attack to flank. I mean, that's great, but I can't get back there. Not safely. Oh, I'll do... Oh. Wait, I'm confused. Okay. Well, we're getting there with this guy. Can I just take a step forward and see if that'll let me kill this thing? Here we go. I would just rather have one fewer guy attacking us this turn. Thankfully, we were able to dodge the one. And now we can just go all in on killing this guy, which hopefully we can. Yeah, that ain't going to help. I actually don't think I can do much to him, to be honest. So what if I do this? What if I came over here and I just try to put an ass whooping on him? I mean, maybe that was more like a light spanking than it was an ass whooping. But we got there. We did a couple little hen pecks there at the end. All right. We're getting there. We're doing it. Oh, wait. The Ember Song. A well-made spear. Okay. Thing is, it's not really appreciably better than what she has. It has slightly more range, but it's less accurate. What if we do this? What if we replace his staff with the spear? Because this is definitely better. Yeah, let's do that. I think I like that idea. So now we can face a Bogmore. New card is added to the Gorgon deck. It's funny, I don't really understand why they did all these deck, like they call them cards and stuff. I'm not sure whether they're trying to evoke that. I found the first campaign's tactical battles to be very easy and very short. I mean, that's what I'm seeing so far, for sure. I would agree. These are not exactly, you know, like the most challenging things you could ever imagine. All right. Lofty Storm Aspens has been revealed. Okay. Broadleaf Forest. Occupied by lurking deepists. I don't really know what a lurking deepest is. Outside of Baronborn Windmill, a breeze rolls through the treetops. Why is it that wherever I stand, the smoke follows? Law of the wilderness, the campfire always picks a chosen one. Let's hope the wind keeps up. Anything to mask our approach is welcome. Oh, are we going to meet somebody new? Sip. Nice try, little scout. After it, hurry. Steady there. We don't have our gear ready or a plan, or we'll lose the deepest if we don't move now. And then it gets to blab to its friends about us. Let's go. Oh, I have to choose. We need to at least prepare. I mean, if we don't have our weapons, we're kind of useless. I don't know. He's probably right. Well, the footfalls and snapping brush fade away. Yeah. Now they're going to know we're coming, at best. And if that knowledge doesn't send them scattering in terror, it's their own fault, whatever happens to them once we arrive. As they approach Baronborn Windmill, the wind gives way to the slosh of heavy, cavernous breaths. I think I kind of like carnivorous better. It's more ominous. So, anticipation. All doors begin combat open, and all heroes are +1 armor or warding. So we have Woken Slingers. Loading a sling and swinging it round, panic rises in its slack face until the stone flies. Or Woken Fighters, shuffling walk, gummy grunting mouth, heavy sword held firm. I'm sure I was supposed to just chase the stupid thing, and yet I don't really regret it. It might make this fight more interesting. I just realized I have him up front, which isn't really what I want. I would want her up front. So I'm going to go ahead and take a little bit of a risk here. Thankfully, I did not trigger any new enemies, so I feel pretty okay with it. Okay. Let's go ahead and end the turn. So they have 6 health. I just realized this little leaf spirit, the icon that goes on your desktop to start the game is actually like that face. Okay, it's on her, right? Yep. I can't get to them, which is a bit of an issue. So I'm going to use this as cover. And I'm going to use Guardian. And then I'm thinking let's bring Sinbrak up. Wait a minute. You can actually see them from here? See, I didn't expect that. Yeah, you can see them, but you have cover. So let's just do Silk Step. I kind of want to do Ambush. The problem is, I don't know if they're going to come around here. But I'm going to try it. Can I do anything? Not really. Let's do this. It should give me... Yep, let's do this. Okay. Well, we made some progress. That's kind of a bummer. I thought they might come forward or stay where they were. I don't even know if I'm supposed to attack this thing. My inclination is to not attack it unless I have to. Alright. So we made a good start on him. And then I just need to get up here. Really? Okay, that's not great. Am I already... I'm actually... Okay, it's already active. Well, I can't really do anything. Alright, I'll ambush. That's what I'll do. I don't think it's going to do anything. Sorry to say. Can I hit... I'm going to hit my own guy. Well, that wouldn't be good. And I've already used her, so I can't... Alright, well... I'm not going to hit her. I refuse to do that. So, I'll just chill. Yeah, that's worthless. Alright, okay. I mean, he didn't kill him. Oh, yes, he did kill him. I just need to get in here and take these stupid slingers out. I'm pretty sure... let me see. I think it said you can catch it, but it will go away after the countdown. Oh, so that makes sense. So let me do this. Okay, good shot, but it's still alive, unfortunately. I'm gonna come in here, and I will try and just finish one of these idiots off. Beautiful, beautiful. So let's try and use Sinbrack. Yeah, you're right. It says skittish, won't stick around for long. Catch it quick. Thanks for the exercise. I was feeling kind of doughy. So I can enchant my spear, or I can get a legacy point. I don't know exactly what legacy points do, but I don't think the spear is anything special, so let's do that. Because I'm pretty sure that's going to make him better as opposed to a spear that we might want to get rid of soon. Thank you for that tip, by the way. Because I didn't really see that. And I assume I can't hit this idiot, yeah. Maybe. I think I'd rather just move forward. All right. Yeah, you're gonna die here, buddy. I'm tired of you. All right. We did take some damage, though. And that's the only fight we've had where we've taken any meaningful damage. I'm not sure we've taken any. So she is now a Bloodhorn Warrior. So I can give her viciousness. Her melee attacks deal +1. I mean, that doesn't seem bad. Sentinel would replace Guardian. She leaps up to 2 tiles in order to intercept a foe who passes nearby, performing a reaction strike. Or I can make her a paladin. If she ends her turn by moving, she will automatically enter Guardian. That's interesting. I can upgrade. Using Engage also enrages all enemies adjacent to Lithana. +2 armor per engaged enemy. See, that's really interesting. I just don't know how often we would use it. Like, how often does she have multiple people in melee range? And we kill most of these guys pretty quickly, but we're so early in the game that just doesn't mean much. I do really like the idea of +2 armor because obviously you could get beat up pretty quickly in this game. Honestly, I kind of just want viciousness here because +1 melee all the time is really good. This also seems really good. God, honestly, I want them all. I haven't used Engage once. I'm just going to take this. I don't know. It just feels like it's really useful every single fight you get in. Melee accuracy or ranged accuracy. All right, I tell you what. Let's give it to him. Because we can use that for his bow. The deepest are all dead. Battles led them down a boulderous roam where gray grass matches the cloud color. I don't think that actually means anything. Anyway, someone doing dragon pictures? Hey, Lithana. Old Lithana, the fighter we deserve. You badly hurt? So, what's your favorite monster? Oh, I'd say the Mulkmaro creature. Up all night crafting quartz out of moonbeams. Got to be a classic, like the Hydra. Think about it. Everything it does with the input of 6 or 7 heads. Must be good at compromise. Those answers are fine, but some of us will always love a dragon. And sure, a dragon's a broad, overdone idea, but of all the monsters, it captures my heart somehow, from when I was young. I'd love to find proof. Maybe I'll get one painted on my door. Can't wait until we're around a fire. The stories will soar. Deepest, Woken Slinger. Extra health. Okay. A new card is added to the Gorgon deck. The deck is more dangerous now. Okay. Legacy points allow you to cancel out a Calamity card. Have we seen a Calamity card yet? I don't think we have. But that sounds like they would be bad. And being able to cancel them would be good. So I guess we didn't waste them. I thought it might do something like, you know, let me buy new abilities or something like that. I guess not. Oh, that's interesting. Scout Alonjo Laffery. We've heard of trouble. Okay. But we still have plenty of time. Let's go check it out. Iris Field has been revealed. Send a party to this tile. Yeah, didn't I already do that? We must achieve our other objectives first. Do I have other objectives? Clear all hostile sites. Okay, I can't go there. Whatever. There's no point turning it into a big, huge thing. Yeah, that's just weird. My objective is to clear all hostile sites, and I go to a hostile site, and they say, no, you can't clear it. Okay. I'm sure there's something I'm just not catching. I have to be honest, I'm glad it's you cooking tonight. My feet are so tired that my hands are starting to feel it. Don't get too excited. So, we'll hit Armoth Shrine tomorrow morning, but that detour added more time than we thought it would, and our food is running a little low. How low? I've got onions and some more onions. I thought there was still jerky. I figured we'd need that tomorrow. Onions aren't a meal, they're an ingredient. I bet I could get us a fish. Watch this. I bet I can change your mind. Watch this. Well, this one has the better chance of success. Let's try to get a fish. Now, a fish is something you can build a decent meal around. Come on, there was a good spot back this way. You have a fishing pole? Nah, but it's the sort of thing you can improvise in a pinch. Well, somebody had a spear. Why don't you use that? Can't say I've done much fishing lately. How long do you think this will take? Who can say? You should probably get some stories ready, though. So I told him, this ain't my first gemstone, buddy. And the detail in the gold leaf, it'd make a Gorgon weep. Quite a bit later, so how much longer, you think? I guess... Wait. Hello, here we go. Well done. It's not the worst way to spend an evening, either. All heroes +1 temporary hit point. Oh, that makes me happy. So, but interestingly, we... Oh, okay, that's the temporary one. I was going to say, it looks like we're not at full health yet, but we are. We are. So you'd say the gray areas need to be explored first? Okay. All right. We need to find the baddies. I only found one of them quick enough. I think I'm just going to go Guardian here. And I'm going to step right up behind her. Can't shoot. He's too far. Well, you know what? That's all right, because I can ambush. And I am more than willing to do it. I'd rather get him at closer range, I think. So, also too far away to interfuse. Yeah, I mean, I could do this. And then we'll just chill. Okay, okay. Ooh. He's a big boy. So, let's use her. I'm going to have to worry about the stupid raccoon. I want to stay as far away from that thing as I can. I can't interfuse with that one. I'm too far away. Okay. Still too far away. Well, hold on. Could I do something like this? And then... yeah. Well, he blocked it, but, you know, I mean, it was a good plan as far as it went, I think. Neither of these guys have armor, so I think just shooting, 50%. Alright, you know what, that's fine. Let's just do this. Part of me wants to do this. Actually, I'm going to do that. Ah, you weasel. Alright, so that was a good one. We should be able to kill this thing before it can do anything. And personally, I feel like that's probably what we need to do. I thought I was moving her. Crap. Oh, man, that sucks so bad. I just wasted his turn. Yep, I totally thought I was moving her. And I thought, let me move her behind cover against this thing. And with any luck, I can kill this idiot. But, yeah, so the good news is I did manage to kill him, but... Alright, let me do this. Yeah, okay, well... I guess I'll just silk step here. I don't know. It's not letting me. Oh, it says active. Alright, never mind. Well, I probably won't hit, but yeah. Yeah, that's, I don't know. Not the end of the world, but always upsetting to misclick. And then, let me see. I need him. Oh, hey, Ray. Come on. Ah. All right, let me do this. Let's see if this guy can actually do anything. Come on, baby. All right, this is one charmed raccoon. Can I just say that? Okay. Alright, we need to go all in on killing this thing this turn. The good news is, I think I'm close enough to do it. That should be that. I feel that we were pretty lucky to kill that big thing before it had a chance to attack. Plus 0.8 warding. I don't really know what that does, so I'll just give it to her. So now the raccoon gets extra armor. Okay. Okay, so these are the gray areas you were talking about, I assume. So yeah, we're a long ways away, but that's all right. We'll scout it, see what we can find. Let's see. It's another nothing day here in my Mirror Cypress Stand. A humble but hailed tavern hunkers by the path in a leafy valley. This is the only haven. The forest folk come and compare their lives. It's over now. It's goodbye to table splinters in our toes. Hush your gums over there. No one's booting you out, you lush. Stop drinking your fears. When you're given something to swallow, turn up your nose. All right, hold on a second. For those of you who are kind of Ray fans, he is in the house. If I can... Oh, hold on. Whoop, hold on. Sorry, I was trying to get him in the frame. I may have to give that one up, actually. Yeah, it's not working. And you can see his tail. All right, Ray. I'm going to go ahead and put this back to normal size. He's very, very lovey right now. He hasn't been with me up till now for the stream. Here, I don't think the little window really matters. I didn't notice before that my portrait was blocking it. It's just kind of a little log about stuff that's happening in the game. So, yeah. Hey, Ray. Here, I'm gonna try and see if I can get him. And it looks like that's his left, so you can just see his little head. But then he got shy and he's going back down. All right, enough of that. Let's go ahead and get back to the game. So, let's see. This is the country miracle I'm supposed to fall in love with. Malon's getting my foot in his eye. Now a newcomer's coming into the picture, his dreams full of coin clinks, cider, and fame. Wound up mustarding the hog and mustarding the rolls. Mustarding the milk practically. So much mustard did she have. Can't technically mustard all that. You actually can. I've seen it done. Guess I could always knock it down, use the beams, get someone to build it better. A whole roast that none of us would eat, and you know my gang, we're wolves practically. But I make it my rule, you never eat bad mustard. Simon's rule, we all do know it. Hey, you rustics, what are you all looking so comfortable for? Huh? What? Nice shirt. Hey, look, I bought this rest house. I own it now. Hope none of you expects they'll have any special place here. Oh no, he looks real tough. And you want us to take your word for it? Back up, Mudsy, you stink of eggs. That's what I was saying, you, Sinian, telling you. They sold the here, help me drink this so it'll be secret. A haughty, hawk-tempered purchaser comes to survey his new property. Inside is a bramble-mannered, unmild sort of man who's used to getting his way. So they fight like chickens, but as we must suppose is likely they fall in love, or maybe the drunk messes up. Let's just have the drunk mess up. A while later, bleak news is Smoke spoken over the hunched, fearing trees. Should have known it was ill-fated. I should have known this world would rib punch me again. Bad break? It did startle you. Sorry. Tell me how this happened. Wait, who are you? Are there people into there? So the drunk burned the building down, I guess. I did... Oh, sorry. I'll tell you the story. No one died, but it's real dumb. Okay. Oof. Yeah. Explains the whiskey smell coming off that skulker over there. You don't understand. The world does this. Humiliates me over and over. All my investments amount to nothing. I don't know. Maybe if you didn't act like such a jackass 24/7. I know the 9-year ache of a wasted purchase. Well, and this time I bought it from a friend, Malin. He knows my whole history. He said this would be the turnaround. My cat Oscar is sleeping on his pillow, perched on my leg as we speak. He does enjoy the art style of this game, though. Yeah, I don't know. Well, Ray seems like he likes it okay, so I'll say he likes it too. Oh. He's a little bitey right now. Parents left that forest many summers back, but it's been in the family for generations. Just wait till your gaze lands on that golden roof. It's a real country miracle. Do I go back and tell him? And tell him what? The embarrassment will kill me. Quit sucking mustard. Huh? I said it's bad mustard you're eating. You're dooming yourself to a wretched night, chewing that off-tasting stuff, thinking it makes you feel better. Got to harden your heart, suck in your belly and move on. Replace your silks with a heartier spin. You can do all that, but if you don't stop eating what makes you sick, you won't last in wild parts like these. I very much dislike the man. I do get why. Certainly has a flair for the theatrical. Well, he's also right. This guy just walks around bitter and pissed off all the time and then doesn't understand why negative things happen to him. Like, yeah, because you're carrying that with you every second of every day. Well, listen, I'm sure there's stuff to salvage. I'd make sure to get what I salvage away. I don't need any of it. Good luck to you if you take it. Me, I'll make a life out here anyway. I'll show that rumple coat. I'm no wheat stalk. The embers of the inn dull and die. Lithana, Sinbrek, and Narber cast around for a reason they're there. Something to save. Night soon sets in. What's among the rubble is mostly just more rubble. But a little sifting turns up a treasure or two. Ingots and fabric. Okay. Thank God that idiot. I was afraid they were going to have him join our party. And I wanted no part of him. Okay, so it looks like we can probably come here now. Since we've explored all of the gray areas. None of us knew what had changed the beasts who roamed our wilds. We knew something lived inside them. Blue, burning hate that frenzied them, then left them still. A stone sentence, worse and more deadly than any venom. Today we would finally find out where it came from and why it wouldn't stop. Well, Alonjo Laffery looks mostly intact, but we should still stay ready. Sinbrek, anything? Huh? No, I'm just following you. Personally, I'm done expecting things to go smoothly. Yeah, I'm with you. Their approach to the town of Alonjo Laffery is completely silent. Alright, so I think this is the final battle. Hey, Ray. You gonna help me with this one? Up till now, you've kind of been slacking. I've had to do all the work by myself. So, listen, I need you to earn your keep here. I need my strategist, all right? All right. Why are they always going to put her at the back? I don't want her in the back. Yeah, I want to be careful here. I don't want to move so far that we screw ourselves. You know what I'm saying? All right. I was going to end the turn. Oh, hold on. We can do that. Yeah, I mean, it is a little bit like XCOM in the sense that you don't want to sprint forward into a situation where you reveal enemies and give them all of the initiative. I'm just going to come that far. All right. There we go. What's this about? They're all stuck, aren't they? This is what will happen? And how many more are there? There's tracks. They go up to that barn door. Wait. Shh. You hear that? Whatever did this could still be inside. The call is coming from inside the barn. Okay, so we have a roe, a rager, a raccoon, and a bogmore. Okay, that's kind of a lot. Maybe I should have just gone towards here. I was struggling a little bit to see, like, where am I supposed to go? We have yet to see them come through a door. A closed door. But there you go. There you go. It happened. At least I think it happened. Okay. Let me use him. This is actually a little scary. Part of me wants to try to kill this guy. Actually, I think that's what I'm going to try to do. I'm a little scared of getting too close. I'm not going to lie. I wish my chances were better. Yeah, doggone it. That's kind of a bummer. I don't think I'm killing this guy before he gets to us. Oh, I see. I actually think I'm just going to go Guardian here. Okay. Okay. I really wish I could fight one of these guys at a time, I'm not gonna lie. So let's interfuse with the fire. I have to try to kill this thing. I just am pretty certain that it's the more dangerous of the two. Okay, good. So we are not home free by any stretch. But at least, you know what I should have done is shadow stepped him. Alright, it worked out. Give or take. Let's just go ham. Grrr. Okay. I mean, I think this is fine. Alright, at least we got some damage going. So, oh, Silk Step, excuse me. Alright. The armor is making it somewhat difficult, and we can see that there's more guys, but overall, we're doing okay here. Pretty elusive for a giant frog. Yeah, the stupid, like, boar was pretty bad, too. Okay, I'm going to just come up closer to these guys, but other than that, I'm going to chill. And I think what I'd like to do is maybe set up an ambush over here. There you go. Oh, he didn't actually come through the door, though. Man, I thought I had that pegged, like, perfectly. Okay, so these things do attack, like, it's got a ranged attack. So I don't want to give it a perfect shot there. Let's do this. I'm going to come over here. I should hopefully just be able to get a good clean shot. Wow, 50% right through the door. Seriously? Okay. At least I hit him. I don't see this going super well for me. Okay, why isn't it letting me? It's highlighting it. There we go. So, can I hit this thing? Yes, let's do that. Alright, so he's almost dead. I took a bit of a beating there. So, let's see. Pulling back, living to fight another day. Oh man, he's maimed. Choose. Taking this thing down with me. He dies, deal 10 damage. Or he dies, +3 to all? Holy crap. Battle Ragged. His right arm useless. He watches friends and foes blow around him. I'll pull back. Wow. I have to admit, I didn't see that coming. Okay, well, can I kill him? Let me see. He only has 3 health. I would think I could just attack him normally. Okay, done. Not gonna be able to attack. And he won't come to her. There's no way. But I was counting on the cover there, and it worked. Alright, let's kill this stupid thing if we can. Now, I don't know this for a fact, but I would guess that there's still a Gorgon to fight here. He's not in here, that's clear enough. Okay, I think I'm just going to end my turn. Whew, man. All right. I am not going to move forward. So she'll come in now, obviously. Oh, crap. I moved him, not her. So it's not in here. It must be... Oh, this is the barn. Oh, okay, okay. I get it. I thought that was the barn because they said it was in the barn. My bad. All right. Well, I don't want to move any farther forward. There's no point. What did I make of Darkest Dungeon 2? I'll be honest. I've uninstalled it from my machine, and I'm happy. I tried playing it quite a bit off camera after my live streams. Mostly what I like about it is the stuff that's left from the original game. And mostly what I don't like about it is the stuff that they've added. In particular, the inter-party drama. I hate it. I really dislike it. The funny thing, I guess when I realized that I just need to stop playing is, you know, in the beginning I thought, listen, I don't want to quit just because I haven't figured out the best way to play yet strategically, you know? But what I realized is that I would have these long runs, like I would go from one end to another where I was doing really well and didn't really take a lot of stress, didn't, you know, have my guys all beat up. I still found the game incredibly annoying to play because of the constant interrupting the flow of combat for all these little relationship barks. And it just got super tiresome to me. And the game constantly stops you from making decisions, which is why I play a game like that in the first place. You go to, like, you know, guard somebody or heal somebody, and one of the other characters gets pissed off. That was annoying enough when it would only happen when you had a negative relationship. But then after their big patch, it started doing that even with positive relationships, because the person that you had a positive relationship gets jealous that you're helping somebody else or something. I don't know, man. I can't deal with that. So for me, again, like I say, even when I'm doing well, I just found the game incredibly irritating. So I'm good. As they develop it more, you know, I'll see. I'll kind of keep an eye on it. So somebody else says, personally, I love it. Just waiting on the rest of it to drop now. Totally different from the first. Magic in this game seems deep. Bet the end game will be wild. Yeah, and listen, I think there's going to be any number of people who like it. And that's great. Like, you know, you notice I didn't say it's crap or it's bad as if it was some sort of universal thing. I'm just talking about my personal reaction to it, which was unfortunately pretty negative. So I'm over it. But I don't doubt the game will find an audience. So there's a Gorgon shimmering fluidly. Its silent, slithering approach fascinates the mind as it haunts the heart. So there's a row as well. So he's got a lot of health and he's got some armor. I hate that we don't have our archer. That kind of sucks. You know what else sucks? I don't know. Oh, here we go. So he has a slash pinning toxin. So it looks like he's mostly melee. Interesting. Pinning toxin. What if we kind of hung back? So what if I did this? I'm not sure I can get there. It doesn't look like I can. Okay. Well, I'm going to have to wait. I don't know what to say. I mean, I could come here. I want to make sure I have cover for sure. I see. He's way over there. Okay, can you do anything? You can. Yeah, you know what? Let's just use, whoops, let's use Discus. Okay, I mean, listen, it's damage, so I'm not gonna squawk. I may move her back. Because basically, I want him to have to come to us. I want to take advantage of as many ranged attacks as possible. So Jake Scott says, I don't know, it just seems like there's something missing about from DD1 that like something's missing in DD2. Yeah, listen, I mean, that's how I personally feel. Again, I think the best thing you can do is kind of keep an eye on the game if you're interested in it. You know, you can watch gameplay as they keep developing it. And then if you feel like it kind of gets closer, you know, to a place you want it to be, you can, you know, look at buying it. And if not, you know, just because you like one game doesn't mean you have to kind of automatically buy the next one or anything like that, for sure. I'll go ahead and do Guardian. Ooh, that was a nice one. So we killed him. That's awesome. And that was even without Narber active. Okay, so we got a torch. Sure. I'll give it to him. Okay, so we can give him wisdom. He gets a bonus to all campaign level tasks based on age. 100% of base speed for every 35 years of age. Okay. Spirit Blade. When allies stand directly adjacent to an interfused object, they gain +1 damage. Interfused blazes can be used to grant nearby allies fiery attacks. I really like the sound of that one. Naturalist. Plant. Active, Vine Wrench. Tree. Passive. Upon interfusing with a tree, enter gray plane. I don't know what any of that means. Upgrade, Ignite. Ignite can be used on tiles without debris on them. Oh my god, that's really good. Because it's such a huge limiting factor. I almost never get to use Ignite because I never, you know, really... Man. I'm really tempted between Ignite, or the upgrade to Ignite, and Spirit Blade. I use Interfuse constantly. God, it hurts me, honestly. Some of these things really do hurt me because they both are things I want a lot. The fact that you unlock attacks for allies is what sways me. Okay, so Narber is now a Bloodhorn Hunter. Wow, so he lost his hand. So does that mean no more bow for him? I would think. That's interesting. Although it says ranged accuracy is 110, so maybe not. Quelling Moss. Narber has coated his weapon in quelling moss. His physical attacks apply poison 1. As an action, he can toss a flask of burning moss that applies poison 1 to all units in an area. Wow, that sounds interesting. Tinker. Once per combat as a swift action, Narber grants 3 armor and 2 warding to himself on a nearby ally for 2 turns. Or 2 warding to himself or a nearby ally for 2 turns. Okay. Or it can be a bard. Reduces the cost of recruit jobs by 1. +5 stunt chance to all heroes in the party. And somebody asked, do I know what the stunt points do yet? Honestly, I don't. I've seen it come up a few times. So, yeah, you know. I don't know what it does. Ambush interrupts enemy movement. You know what? I want this. I like this one in particular. I even like this one. But I use ambush constantly. I think that's really good. Because now you stop them in their tracks. That's fantastic. So many of these guys are melee only, so they just don't get to attack now. That could have gone worse. Yes, but... Did you even help? The hulking carcass steams from its many wounds. Hideous convulsions course along its appendages to the extremities of its body. Then... Swipe! Hey, it's got... The thing's tremendous tail flicks across the barn. It plucks up Sinbrek like he's a straw doll, his weapons falling uselessly from his hands as it pulls him in. Sinbrek, don't panic. A voice leaks from Sinbrek's mouth. It's a wrong voice, weird and discordant. Like someone fretting and plucking a fiddle who's never picked it up. Still yourselves, bone stacks. This one speaks my words. I can make it die. You are not alike to us, weak lungs and small minds, stacks of splintering bones, thin blood that will so readily betray you. Why flail for your lives? So noisy. You can survive this. Just put him down. You think I flail for life as you do? I am Gorgon, the master. Ulstrix has promised us silence. The voice dissolves into a sound like rain or distant waves. Wriggling grips tighten. A tentacle invades Sinbrek's ear. Stop! Athana leaps forward, lifting a nearby pitchfork and hurling it with thunderous force. Stop, I said. The tines of the fork sink into the beast's neck. Sinbrek falls free of its tendrils. As Narber rushes over to make certain of the Gorgon's demise, Athana hesitantly takes Sinbrek's shoulders, holding him steady. You're still alive, Sinbrek. A strange, stony affliction spreads from Sinbrek's ear. Sinbrek? This isn't over. I saw its mind. This stone was in its claws. Sinbrek takes the stone from Narber's palm, turning it in front of his eyes, catching slender sunbeams that slice the barn wall. The strange polyhedral stone is slick with Gorgon blood. Epicrest. That's what I thought. It sounded like a die. So it's like a 12-sided die, it looks like, or maybe 10. I think it's 12. Each face is graven with an intricate image. The word in the Gorgon's head was Epicrest. This town, Alonjo Laffery, these petrified people, even this monster, peas thrown at the wall, meaningless. The epicryst glistens, sticky and blue. The Gorgons have a master, Ulstrix it's called. It's looking for something, some myth or secret. I think the riddle is in this stone. I think we have to find out what Ulstrix wants and make sure he doesn't get it. Woof. So he lost 25 charisma because he's part stone and plus 35 loner. So plus 10 retirement age. Nice. 10 years of peace follow. Holy shnikes. That's a lot. We get 16 legacy points, and I'm told that they help you counter calamity cards, but I don't really know what that means. All right, so we got some bad guys in the deck. During the years of peace, let's see. The Gorgon's mark grew and crusted over to cover one side of Sinbrek's face. It would be a grim reminder of the encounter that day in the Alonjo Laffery barn. The restoration of Lucenia Altar brought a vitality to the fauna of Bonnie Star beaches that hadn't been seen in a generation. Sinbrek would always find excuses to visit Brown Muir Smelter. His pan wouldn't sit flat. His fire poker wasn't pokey enough. Whatever the reason, it had absolutely nothing to do with the strikingly beautiful Smith, who sometimes brought her work there. The first harvest from the fields around Baronborn Windmill was a little off. The grain was moldy, but cattle were drawn to it and would break fences to move around the discarded piles and bellow in musical tones. Gear upgrades. Okay. Okay, so I can only upgrade what I already have. I have a mace? I'm kind of confused. Okay, I get it now. So if I click here, I can see what I... Oh. Okay. I can see, here's what I have, and here's what it would be. So we go from 5 to 6. What does it say about stunt damage? How much extra damage this weapon deals on stunt? So it is like a crit. I think. I think it's just a crit. And then that's about it. I don't have enough resources. I can trade 1 legacy point for each missing resource. Interesting. So I only have 2 ingots and I need 8. Holy crap, that's a big gap. I can get a dueling sword that does less damage than what I have. I can get an axe. That doesn't give me any accuracy or block for the same damage. Well, that's tempting. Yeah, I don't know. You know what? I'm just... I'm not sure this is worth doing. Literally the only thing I'm going to get... Well, it is more damage. I hate to use 6 of these points, but whatever. Who cares? Let's just do it. All right. Narber fell into the work of deciphering the epicryst. If this is true, it hasn't always gone smoothly, and progress has mostly dripped along. The meanings of the weird stone have remained inscrutable for years. A symbol? Today, something in his research slides into place, and he can now guess where their enemies might be. It explains why we've had a few years of relative peace. Do you see what I mean? Here, imagine you're trying to raise an army. What's the first thing you do? Raise an army? Right, an army. Out of just normal folks. I suppose I'd study mortificary. Or wait, what do you mean by raise? A symbol. You'd want a symbol to rally support, wouldn't you? Especially if your people are ancients and set in their ways. So you're saying our Ulstrix, our master of Gorgons, needs this thing? What is it? Some kind of divine spear as a symbol to help convince the other Gorgons to follow it? Yes, that's what I believe. And why does it need to do that? Why does it need the spear, or why does it need the support of others like it? What is Ulstrix? All pertinent questions. Sorry, we'll figure those parts out. I was able to find other records of epicris, rubbings. That was my first clue. An epicris is like an ancient storytelling device, a way for telling a time-honored myth, but maybe in a different order or fashion. That's what I think. But anyway, sorry, I'm getting swept up. I checked the story elements here against some of our older legends. You know that tall tale, kind of a poem or a song in some places, Queen of the Seas? No, but get to the point. Our stone tells almost the same story. Almost. And according to our version, the spear was laid to rest in a named cavern. It's on one of our maps. So that gives us an advantage, right? We know where it is, but they've got a pretty big head start, so... Plus, and I don't know if it has anything to do with this, but there's more Gorgon sightings the past month. Now seems like a good time for us to get started. We've all changed, remember? All the havoc those things caused, and we couldn't stop them. But we're ready this time, aren't we? Ready doesn't save the weak. Sure, but I'm not weak anymore. Shadows deepen. Okay, so we are going to shut it down here. Infestations increase the strength of the source threat, can ambush groups of 1 or 2 heroes, and over time will spread and turn into an incursion. You can clear infestations by taking out the source, or by sending a group of heroes to patrol on the tile. Okay. Yeah, I think this is a good place to stop. I said I wanted to do about 2 hours, and what's amazing is we happened to finish this campaign like right at the 2-hour mark. So, I don't know. This is an interesting game. I will say, yeah, the combat isn't super difficult, although on that last fight, we got beat up pretty good. I mean, one of our guys got maimed, so I'm not really clear whether... You know, he can still, let me see, can I use this? I see. So now they just show him with a little one-handed crossbow. Let me see what his gear is. Yeah, he has a tier 1 crossbow, so that's interesting. So he can still be kind of the ranged guy, but he's not using a bow anymore, not with his hand gone. So as always, thank you very much for joining me today. And I will at least consider doing another stream. I actually wouldn't mind streaming this again next Saturday. It seems like Saturday mornings work at least reasonably well for people to be able to join. I guess it'll depend in part on whether people kind of watch this during the week. You know, if there's not a lot of interest in the game, then I'll try to find something else. But if there is... I don't know. I think it's kind of cool. It's very talky, and I don't know if that will change as we go to some of the later, I don't know if missions is the right word, maybe quests. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's interesting. So let me know if you agree or disagree. But that's going to do it for now. Thank you for watching. I hope we see you next time.